very popular this year.
A San Francisco sinkhole swallows a house at 11.
Tonight, Robin Williams.
People went, whoa!
Bruce Willis.
I'm wearing a rubber suit right now.
Harrison Ford.
There's romance in my life, happily.
It was a party weekend from coast to coast, and E.T. was everywhere.
I'm impressed.
Plus, Michael Jackson on the mend. With Lisa Marie by his side, he's moonwalking down the road to recovery. And then, neither rain nor sleet nor snow can keep Howard Stern from stirring up trouble.
I don't want my wife to know I wasn't with these women all night.
Tom Cruise, we knew him when.
I was scared to death.
From Kelsey to Bert to Sybil, see your favorite stars before they were famous.
You see that? That.
You'll roar with laughter. Plus, Tom's wife, Nicole Kidman, talks about home life with the little Cruise kids.
You grab one, you dry one. I mean, it's sort of a juggling act.
And is Courtney Cox too skinny? Learn why this friend loves a little waistline.
Maybe from the side I look thin, but if you get a good view from the front, I've always thought of myself more as a big, wide load.
When the snow they round about.
It's beginning to sound a lot like Christmas for the cast of Frasier.
Loving, warm hosts sort of enkindle the spirit of Christmas.
We're giving the gift of going backstage, so keep an eye out for Scrooge.
This is where we all hide out, get drunk, do nasty things.
Plus, soon-to-be supermodels. One of these young women may be the next Cindy, Stephanie, or Naomi.
Naomi, watch out.
She's sexy, but under 17, and that means a certain male model has to stay away.
You gotta stop looking at them because you're gonna get in trouble.
This is Entertainment Tonight for Monday, December 11th, 1995. Hi, everybody. John Tesh has the day off. I'm Bob Goen, filling in.
And I'm Mary Hart. Great news for Michael Jackson. E.T. has learned exclusively that he will be released from a New York hospital tomorrow, and he'll be home in plenty of time for the holidays. That bulletin capped a wild weekend during which speculation continued that Jackson is faking his illness. For the latest, let's go to E.T.'s Mark Steinitz.
With wife Lisa Marie making another visit to Jackson's bedside over the weekend, Michael's health crisis now appears to be over. His doctors say Jackson's stomach virus is under control and he's stable and improving. But over the weekend, fans kept a constant vigil, even serenading their idol during a downpour.
You're not here with me.
And Jackson friend Dick Gregory says Michael is prone to touchy health situations.
I've been with him when he's had this problem before. It's just basically dehydration. And once he brings the water level up and the vitamins and mineral levels, it'll be all right.
However, others are taking a dim view of Jackson's hospital stay. New York Daily News columnist Michael Lewittis says it's been blown way out of proportion.
This has been the most highly publicized case of a stomach flu. I mean, my throat's a little scratchy now, so I expect a vigil outside the Daily News when it turns into a sore throat.
How do you get that dehydrated from a bad case of diarrhea?
This morning, New York radio station Z100 even took the debate to the airwaves, asking callers for their opinions.
So you think because the album isn't doing well, it's a little publicity stunt?
Yeah, he can't even make a good video anymore.
I don't think he's faking. I don't think anybody would do that to themselves.
And the entire episode inspired the radio station to air this parody of the Jackson hit Black or White.
You know, he looks kind of pale to me.
I heard the doctor say he couldn't tell if I was black or white.
Now, the next order of business for Michael after leaving the hospital tomorrow will be to get back to his music. His first public appearance is likely to be that HBO special, which was to have been broadcast yesterday. However, there is no new air date set yet. Mary and Bob.
Okay.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Well, Tim Allen and Tom Hanks are still kings of the box office as Toy Story continues as the nation's #1 ticket seller for a third consecutive week. But they had best beware. New movies are on the way, movies starring Harrison Ford, Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt, and Robin Williams. And coast to coast, it was an all-star premiere weekend. Robin Williams said he felt like a kid, and some of his Hollywood pals brought their families along to support him at the world premiere of his film, Jumanji.
It was like watching people get on a roller coaster. Like, people went, whoa! I went, all right. It was like I felt like a 4-year-old, like, it works!
The special effects-loaded adventure movie blew the all-star audience off its feet.
But it was really good. I really liked it a lot. It reminded me of being a kid.
Also in Hollywood, Harrison Ford and Greg Kinnear joined their gorgeous co-star Julia Ormond at the opening of their film Sabrina. Ford loved playing the romantic lead, but says in real life, he's rather low-key on matters of the heart.
There's romance in my life, happily, but I don't know if I could consider myself to be a romantic.
And in New York, Hugh Grant and Elizabeth Hurley, Robert Downey Jr. and Sam Neill attended the premiere of Restoration. Grant said he wasn't sure about the 17th century costumes in the historical drama.
I wear an extremely attractive long wig. I look slightly like Deputy Dog, but with beauty spots.
Also in the Big Apple, 12 Monkeys brought out superstar Bruce Willis. Gwyneth Paltrow was among the stars out to catch the post-apocalyptic tale in which her beau, Brad Pitt, co-stars with Willis, playing an institutionalized revolutionary.
I'm not saying you're not mentally ill. For all I know, you're crazy as a loon.
Bruce Willis was so impressed with Brad's performance, he interrupted E.T.'s Leonard Maltin during an interview with director Terry Gilliam to talk about it.
Brad's performance in this film seems so thrown away and so almost improvised. It's a mark, I think, of a good actor, that he works so hard on it that it seems like he was just making it up on the spot.
And Bruce also told us that he especially liked one of his costumes in the film.
The rubber suit was really probably the most interesting part for me. I'm wearing a rubber suit right now under my outfit here. It's like a spandex thing. It's very tight. I'm sweating. I have a little bag right down by my ankles that catches all the sweat.
Well, tomorrow on ET, we're going to have a sit-down interview with Bruce Willis. Incidentally, Brad Pitt had to pass on the premiere because he's researching a movie in Ireland right now, and he has just signed to star in another. He will play General George Armstrong Custer, who rode to his death and his legend at the Little Bighorn.
OJ and his dream team, Hugh Grant and Divine, and Hollywood stars galore from Roseanne to Drew Barrymore. They're all in the pages of Esquire magazine, and the only one who's likely to be happy about it is Divine. No one is left untouched by this year's Dubious Achievement Awards, but a special nod goes to the Juice.
O.J. Simpson is the first person in the 34-year-old history of Dubious Achievement to win back-to-back Dubious Man of the Year. Richard Nixon couldn't do it. John Wayne Gacy couldn't do it. Jerry Lewis came close.
Other Simpson trial alumni awarded included Kato for just being Kato, and Johnny Cochran for that knit cap. There's even a spoof on books from the trial, like A Stab in the Dark by O.J. Simpson. And there's more.
Drew Barrymore was asked what the sexiest scent was, and she said, my boyfriend's underarm. And we actually sampled this and found that we found it a little piquant, but we were amused by its hairiness.
Charlie Sheen and Roseanne made the list. So did the First Lady for this embarrassing photo.
First of all, we were just relieved that the First Lady was wearing underwear. But second, we're really excited about this new ad Calvin Klein has coming out showing Chelsea's.
Although celebrities like Anna Nicole Smith and John Wayne Bobbitt were exposed in the issue, Hugh Grant's Divine Brown got special mention for this spoof on the Milk ads.
I love working with people, you know, and bringing out the real Estelle Thompson, a.k.a. Divine Brown.
E.T. was the only camera allowed to watch as the Divine Miss Thompson posed, and the result was, well, interesting.
The truth is she was a natural in front of the camera. In all seriousness, she was quite the model and just ate it up.
And you can catch up on all the Dubious Achievement Awards, including another 15 minutes of fame for Kato Kaelin in the January issue of Esquire, which hits newsstands nationwide on the 19th.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is a mighty man, and now he's putting his might to work. And he's at the top of the ET net, the latest from Hollywood. Arnold Schwarzenegger turned into an auctioneer at Planet Hollywood. The Terminator was raising funds for his Inner City Games program by selling Hollywood and sports memorabilia. Shaquille O'Neal size 22 sneakers brought $3,000.
Those are the items that bring us the money. Those are the auctions and the fundraisers that enabled us to raise over $2 million in the last year.
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Claus. Where are we headed?
That's Claus.
The holiday spirit takes an edgy tone in the Christmas episode of In the House. Seinfeld's Estelle Harris guest stars as Mrs. Santa Claus with an attitude.
Well, she's with it. And she's sick and tired of sitting home alone while he and the reindeer are out traipsing around the world.
And if you're still in the holiday spirit after that, how about going to homemaking guru Martha Stewart's house for her first primetime special?
E.T., I want you to capture the chaos. That's it. The organized chaos that exists in this kitchen.
Her kitchen has the usual stuff, like a giant range top with a tiny TV camera, and plenty of room for guests like Julia Child and Miss Piggy.
You call that easy?
I call it easy.
Well, sure, you're a goddess.
Martha Stewart's Home for the Holidays airs tomorrow night on CBS.
Pulses race and hearts are aflutter. Calvin Klein underwear hunk Michael Bergen is E.T.'s guest host on a cross-country search for the fairest young beauty of them all.
They look beautiful. You gotta stop looking at them because you get in trouble.
For 24 teenage girls, it was the experience of a lifetime, a chance to meet hunky Michael Bergen and to compete in the Wilhelmina model search. The finalists were flown to New York City for a whirlwind 3 days of makeovers and shopping.
That's great.
Woo! Oh, Naomi, watch out.
Yeah.
It's great. This is so much fun. There's like always something going on. I think it's pretty exciting. I mean, you know, it's an adventure.
The girls got a chance to strut their stuff at the Fashion Cafe, and Michael Bergen was mighty impressed.
This is what I like. This is what I deserve.
Eventually, they put him to work announcing the winners. Capturing the grand prize, 16-year-old Haley Carmouche of Louisiana.
I can't believe it. I don't know. It's good. It feels good.
You got a lot of good things ahead of them. A lot of experience. Enjoy the ride.
And Haley's grand prize is a modeling contract worth a cool $100,000.
From Top Gun to The Firm, if Tom Cruise signs on, that movie is a hit. But we knew Tom when he was only dreaming of stardom. Coming up, Tom Cruise before he was Hollywood's Top Gun.
Got enough worries just trying to become the best actor that I can possibly be.
Plus, young Burt, Sybil, and Michael Douglas will show you the superstars before they were big.
Then, see what really happens when Howard Stern meets his fans.
Suddenly my hand feels better. Amazing how that helps.
Then it's Kelsey Grammer with the president and Kelsey with Chelsea. See why Frasier is the talk of Washington.
And we'll reveal the real Courtney Cox.
I'm coming off like the biggest, obsessive nutcase ever.
It's the Friends stars you've never seen her before, coming up on E.T.
There are all kinds of reasons we created Ford Windstar with over 40 standard safety features like dual airbags and anti-lock brakes. Reasons it has the government's highest front crash test rating and offers a more powerful V6 engine than any other minivan. We did all this for a lot of different reasons, and some identical ones. Introducing the 1996 Ford Windstar, created for the most important people in the world.
Howard Stern signs skin, and Courtney Cox obsesses about being thin. Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Happy holidays from Energizer.
This Christmas, give something that will make them ho, ho, ho all year long. Give the shower massage, only by Teledyne Water Treatment.
When you were a kid, there was always a place you could go when the world got overwhelming, and you'd sit and drink imaginary tea. And then one day you've got a job and someone to come home to, and you learn you still need a time and a place for you. A place where calamity loses some letters and becomes calm. And you sip your tea and think and dream. Celestial Seasonings teas satisfy the soul.
In every home, in every family, there is no greater gift than a love that is shared. That's why this holiday season, PetSmart is offering a safe, soft chew toy for a really good friend. Happy holidays from PetSmart, where pets are family.
once found, impossible to leave. Estee Lauder Pleasures. Now this lipstick, lip brush, compact and velvet bag, $25 with any Estee Lauder fragrance purchase. This holiday offer is exclusively at Meyer & Frank.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, hitting the links with Hercules.
My strategy is to not embarrass myself.
A swing strong enough to soar to the green. And he looks pretty good without a T-shirt, too.
It's like a dream come true. I mean, I'm like a little kid. I'm nervous.
Plus, there are 6 of them now, but Matt, Matthew, Lisa, David, Jennifer, and Courtney are about to get a brand new friend. Find out why Brooke Shields is joining TV's hippest show. That's tomorrow.
While the gang on Friends braces for Brooke, Courtney Cox is striking out on her own, but only for one night. She's getting a prime spot in People Magazine's Primetime Special, where she reveals a whole new Courtney. People Magazine pages back through 1995 in a TV special hosted by Paula Zahn that looks at some of the year's most intriguing personalities.
Maybe from the side I look thin, but if you get a good view from the front, I've always thought of myself more as a big, wide load.
Courtney Cox says she's not the skinny mini people think.
The thought that people think that I'm too thin frightens my mother. I guess she has to go to the grocery store and have all the Southern women say, well, is she okay?
At home in Santa Monica, California, Courtney reveals she's a do-it-yourselfer.
I hung the chandelier, I hung that chandelier, and I hung the one in the hallway.
We've only got 12 hours and 36 minutes left. Move, move, move!
And the control freak she plays on Friends is not that far off the mark from her real personality.
I'm coming off like the biggest, obsessive nutcase ever. And the only reason why I do things myself is that, first of all, I used to have the time to do it, but also, it's just so much easier to try to do something yourself first.
Also on the People 95 special, Mary Tyler Moore and Nicole Kidman, who talks about how superstar husband Tom Cruise chips in when it's time to care for their 2 very young adopted children.
He's in there too. I mean, it's like, you know, here, okay, we get the meal, let's, okay, now bath time, okay, you grab one, you dry one. I mean, it's sort of a juggling act.
Incidentally, People also reveals its readers' poll in that special, which airs Wednesday on CBS.
His big hit Frasier combined with his tell-all book made Kelsey Grammer one of this year's most talked about people. Now Kelsey and the Frasier crew wrap up the holidays with a cast of stars and America's First Family. Kelsey Grammer and the cast of Frasier took their place before the president with a great sense of purpose.
Here to be gracious and loving, warm hosts, sort of enkindle the spirit of Christmas.
It was the annual Christmas in Washington special. Clint Black, Gloria Estefan, and Al Green were there to join the cast in singing carols.
A very special Christmas.
They are really good, but when you hear us, they sound even better.
Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
So the Frasier gang began rehearsing Friday. During a break, John Mahoney gave us a special backstage tour that surprised the cast.
As Jane leaves in our green room, she just finished her gin and tonic, and she's hiding a cigarette down there.
Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Come showtime, they surprised the pros.
I think they sound pretty good, yeah. Don't you?
Peace on earth.
Kelsey's solo got rave reviews.
I really was so shocked. You know, he's really a great singer.
I'd like to thank all the cast of Frasier.
It sure was fun to do, and boy, what an honor.
I really felt the spirit of Christmas.
Way to sing, Kelsey. Christmas in Washington with the cast of Frasier airs Wednesday on NBC.
Now, don't hold your breath waiting for Howard Stern to be invited on stage with the First Family, but frankly, Howard's just as happier really, with a line of fans around the block. And E.T.'s Jan Carl shows us what it was like in the city of brotherly love.
It was a cold and snowy morning in Philadelphia as Howard Stern fans waited for their hero to continue his nationwide book signing tour. At his hotel, Howard and 2 companions prepared to brave the elements.
Wow. Oh, that's perfect. When you get out in front of a crowd, the adrenaline starts to flow. Oh, good, we got some breakfast.
How you doing, Philadelphia?
Moments later, Howard and company provoked some adrenaline of their own as they met the huge crowd and the freezing weather head-on.
Hey, I love you too, man. How's it going?
Then it was on to the book signing, but not before more scantily clad women showed up to add to the festivities. And while signing books may not be anybody's idea of fun, some Stern fans made their hero's job a little easier.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Howard.
As you can see, Howard is working very hard selling his book, Miss America, but he can't quite get back on top of the New York Times bestseller list. Last week he was #1. This week he's #2 behind Colin Powell, and next week he'll be second again behind The Road Ahead by Microsoft chief Bill Gates. Bob, Mary?
Okay, Jen, thanks.
Thanks, Jen. Well, obviously, it's wild when you put Howard in the middle of thousands of his fans, but when you corner Howard in the privacy of his own limo, that's when he really takes off the gloves. Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight.
I'm never going to change what I do for a living. I'm always going to do this.
Fasten your seatbelt and get ready for a wild ride with Howard Stern.
I could be sitting in my basement on a computer having sex with anonymous people.
Sharing a limo with someone who loves to share his opinions. Talk about a backseat driver. Take Michael Jackson.
I would have to physically examine him to know that there was a problem.
He's Howard, and he's frank.
Most women find me repulsive. I mean, deep down inside, I know that.
Hang on. Howard Lets Loose. That's tomorrow on E.T.
So where exactly did Tom Cruise come from? Whether it's a bit part, a commercial, or a soap, every Hollywood superstar started somewhere. A new special tracks the beginnings of Cruise's career, but E.T. knew Tom when he was just happy to have his first billboard. Do you recognize this star in the making? In 1983, Tom Cruise could pose on Sunset Boulevard and nobody noticed. And during interviews for Risky Business, E.T. audiences saw a shy but charming 21-year-old full of dreams.
Right now, I've got enough worries just trying to become the best actor that I can possibly be.
This footage is from E.T.'s vaults, but a new CBS special takes a look back at Tom and other stars in the making.
We can't tolerate guesswork. We have to wait for the test results.
In 1984, the show was Another World. Kelsey Grammer was another TV doctor. In 1990, she was sudsing up Guiding Light.
Please don't take care of me.
Now Sherry Stringfield maneuvers around the hit ER. It is Burt Reynolds looking like a young Brando, Sybil Shepherd in her teens, and this film role from 1969 is one Michael Douglas probably wishes would disappear.
You see that? That. Dixon Cattle.
During the CBS special, host Joe Regabuto even salutes the beauty queens who walked farther than the runway.
These include Diane Sawyer, Deborah Norville, Kathy Lee Gifford.
And take a look at this PM Magazine host from Beaumont, Texas.
We'll find out what effects the 800-mile steel pipe has had on Alaska.
Once she lost some of that hair, she turned into the Lisa Gibbons we all know. That was Lisa! Whoa! Stars in the Making airs Wednesday on CBS.
Forget Newt and the budget. We will show you what Washington is really gabbing about. Frasier meets the first family later on E.T. Who
played Abby Cunningham Ewing Sumner on Knots Landing? The answer is coming up in the birthdays.
The flu. You've got what it takes to overpower the pain. Or do you? Now you do. Because now there's a hot, soothing flu remedy from Alka-Seltzer Plus. Introducing new Alka-Seltzer Plus Hot Flu and Body Aches formula. What flu?
This holiday season, give him the Gillette Sensor XL with protective microfins. The best you can give. The best a man can get.
Saab gives you 4. BMW gives you 4. Volvo gives you 4. But Volkswagen gives you a 10-year limited powertrain warranty, which means you'll still be covered when he's old enough to drive it. Scary, isn't it? On the road of life, there are passengers, and there are drivers.
Columbia Pictures invites you
Do you love him? I greatly esteem him. Esteem him?
to meet two sisters whose laughter,
Marianne does not approve of hiding her emotions.
tears, and joy will surprise you beyond all expectations. Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman, Kate Winslet, and Hugh Grant. Sense and Sensibility. Rated PG.
Starts Wednesday at the Broadway Metroplex.
It's Arby's Holiday 5 for $5 deal. Get 5 delicious regular roast beef sandwiches for just $5. We'll even gift wrap them. But hurry, Arby's holiday offer ends soon.
Do you love it? I love it. I got it at Ross.
Oh, great.
Do you love it? I love it.
I love it.
I got it at Ross.
Ross has a fabulous selection of holiday gifts. Save up to 65%. Don't you just love it?
I love it.
I love it.
Oh.
For great savings on holiday gifts, it's Ross.
I got it at Ross.
Here are Monday's birthdays. Singer Jermaine Jackson is 41. Actress Bess Armstrong is 42.
Who played Abby Cunningham Ewing Sumner on Knots Landing? It's Donna Mills. Today, Donna is 52. Also today, actress Rita Moreno is 64.
Looking for the perfect gift? Give the gift of music from your Fred Meyer Music Market. You'll find lower prices on all kinds of music, like some of the best holiday music available, the 3 Christmas albums from Mannheim Steamroller. A Fresh Air Christmas, the simply titled Christmas, and the brand new Christmas in the Air. All 3 feature classic Christmas music arranged and performed Fresh Air style. This year, give the gift of music. You'll find it at Fred Meyer.
Fly me to the moon.
In a year, there are 10 vacation days. There are 12 holidays, 52 Saturdays, and 52 Sundays. In all, it adds up to over 4 months a year of freedom. Don't you have someplace to go? Bravo, because life won't wait. Use the Bravo card where you see the Nova sign.
This holiday season,
Merry Christmas. You're officially divorced.
Carolyn is returning to the town.
We're here.
And the man she left behind.
You left me standing at the altar.
Now an unexpected visitor.
Don't you? I'm a kid.
Is going to give her a second chance.
You can't keep him, Carol.
Oh, come on, Clay. What are you going to do? Arrest me?
At first love.
We had something that most people never get their entire lives.
I can't take another chance. What if it doesn't work out again?
Will Connie Selica and Randy Travis celebrate A Holiday to Remember? Tuesday on CBS.
Promotional fee paid by 1-800-COLLECT. Dial it instead of 0 and save people money when you call them Collect. 1-800-COLLECT, the polite way to call Collect.
And we're going to leave you in the holiday spirit.
Absolutely. Back to the cast of Frasier and that very special Christmas celebration in Washington. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.